Okay. So I think we're done with Raps, and I think this is the last one. So are we finally going back to Harold? Now we're on to the hero. The little dweeb himself. Let's see what he's been up to. I'm sure he's been a dweeb as usual. Now that he's no longer special.
His friends still live. His friends still fight. Their cause is not forlorn. The night is dark and dreadful, but we may yet see the dawn.
Dweeb, more like drown.
Though
Oh, is he in
Ardia is
Nautica?
wrapped with darkness, suffering, and pain, the luminary's light can shine upon this land again.
I don't like that they pronounce it again. It upsets me. If he goes under the city of Nautica, would he be in Subnautica? Why are you shaking your head in disappointment at me? Well, it does look like he's underwater. Mirror. Oh, he's a fish now. I see, okay. I'm a fish now. That facial expression. I am a fish. What friends are for, to the companions for standing strong in Erdria's hour of need. Interesting. Well, now I'm a fish.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're alive!
You look like a character straight out of Dragon Ball Z.
Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
God. I can buy from the shark now. Currently, he's not here unless this isn't the right spot. It's wonderful to see that you've awoken finally. You've been sleeping ever since you fell into the sea. We're safe down here, but awful things are happening ashore. Speak to Queen Marina if you wish to find out more. Her Majesty awaits you in her palace to the north. If you're feeling fit enough, I'd urge you to go forth. Interesting. Okay, so I've got more to explore than I did before. As justice of the courtship, I must judge each case before me. Some drip with deepest intrigue, while others frankly bore me. Today's defendant is accused of breaking from tradition and feasting on a fish without first asking its permission. It all happened a few months ago. I'd been living on nothing but seaweed for weeks, and when that delicious-looking fish swam by, my greed exceeded my need, and I did my misdeed. He just looked so lovely and lively. Before I knew it, I jumped in and was nibbling on his fresh, fishy fins. I didn't mean to be unkind, but in hindsight, I should have asked him if he minded. Now I'm in a bind. I might get fined or even confined. I am a hatchling lawyer. Until now, my only cases have been minor misdemeanors. Drunken dabs, J-swimming places. Now I find myself entangled in the prosecution of one accused of infringing our kingdom's constitution. You have to ask permission? Do the fish sometimes say it's okay? This is the courtship. Whenever discord or disorder of any degree has occurred beneath the sea, this is where the truth of the matter is judged. There's an important case currently underway. If you're only here angling for some juicy gossip, I'd advise you to withdraw. God, I hate it here. This part is sad. Bless my soul, you won't believe this. I was on my usual morning swim about the place when that merman swam up from out of nowhere and tried to take a bite out of me. I was dumbfoundered. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if he just asked me first, but preying on people without their permission is a whole different kettle of fish. Oh, it's enough to make you green about the gills. You agree, don't you? You can't just grab a passing guppy and start eating them. You've got to give them a chance to swim away first, right? Yeah. Blockhead on the deck is my own dear brother. The fool tried to feast on a fish without asking first. Still, he stopped as soon as he saw he was in the wrong, and us fish folk gobble up guppies and snack on snappers all the time. I only hope the judge sees it the same way. Weird. This is all just weird. What else is there to see here? So I hear you're the luminary and that you've come down from the world above, but how can that be true when you're a fish? Somebody must be trying to wind me up. I wish I could, you know, sprint, but no, I can only lazily swim about as a fish would. This treasure's mine, fins off, but I want it. I hear the ocean whispering. Her voice is filled with fear. She tells me that a beast of boundless animus draws near. I've never known the ocean to speak anything but soothe. The storm will soon consume us all. This is the honest truth. So Harold fell into the ocean and started to drown. So they turned him into a fish so that he wouldn't? Did I get that about right? It might not look like it, but I'm not slacking off. I'm replenishing my energy so that all my faculties will be fresh when Judgment Day rolls around. Whee! This is pretty cool, to be able to just swim around in Nautica as a fish. I'm not sure. Okay, there's something shiny over there, so clearly I'm being beckoned. What do you have to say, Fishman? Many generations ago, we Nauticans made a deal with the World Tree. She promised to keep this place safe if we would do something for her in return. She told us that one day the Child of Light would come to us, pursued by an army of darkness. She made us swear that we would save his soul. When I saw you lying on the seabed, pale and lifeless, it went green about the gills. I thought we had failed to keep our promise. How convenient. I guess Yggdrasil knew this day was coming. Got some platinum. Is that it? There's something else over here. Wow, I wish I could sprint. More platinum. This wonderful museum houses treasures from the shore. Some items date from 20,000 years ago or more. Take this piece, a trident like the sunken spirit's own. The humans cast it down here as a challenge to his throne. Imagine that, to think themselves the equal of our god. These creatures are such egotists as to seem frankly odd. Got it. It's been almost, 600 years since the Royal Terrarium was founded. We hope to mark this anniversary by unveiling a new exhibit. A truly startling treasure from the world above, yes. All of Nautica is looking forward to seeing it. Well, what is it then? A couple of weird things. Stay back, this is one of the deadliest devices known to fish kind. Humans like to put creatures like us inside these things with a few peeled potatoes and light a fire underneath. Just imagine, innocent sea dwellers like you and me having probably been boiled alive in this very vessel. I mean, the only ones that really get boiled alive are lobsters and crabs. What do we got here? It ain't every day that a fish goes swimming into me shop. You got a bit more about you than your lily-livered mates, ain't ya? Lovely jubbly. I'm all out of stock. Delivery fish ain't been coming the last few weeks. Well, I can't buy from the shark then. Kirby jet. Alright, we should work our way to the... Although this is also a house. Oh, this is a tavern. Interesting. I'm sick of being a street light. I'm gonna tell the boss he can take his job and stuff it. It's rubbish being cooped up in a tiny cage all day and nobody ever stops to say thank you. Her Majesty is a splendid ruler. Everyone concurs. There's not a Nautican who doesn't think the world of her. She's beautiful to boot. You've seen her stately, snow-white tail and golden hair as shiny as a suit of polished mail. Her gentle eyes transfix you with their striking regal gaze. If you can name a fairer queen than her, I'd be amazed. Moving to the mermaid's legs. The salty martini consists of a pearl steeped in mermaid's tears, topped off with foaming seawater. A single sip will send you sailing off to paradise. Or if you're feeling generous, you could tip your glass into the water around you so that everyone can enjoy it together. That's the way the cool kids do it. Ha! I'm leaving. Goodbye. Get me out of this place. Can I, like, hook myself on his fishing line? Once got caught by a fisherman, but I managed to escape. Ever since then, fear of leaving the city has been off the scale. One minute I was nibbling on a tasty worm, nothing fishy about it. The next I was being dragged up by the end of a hook. But bless my soul, nothing prepared me for what I saw when I got to the top. Big hungry face of a human. That does sound horrifying indeed. My bad, it's in post-game. Is this the bar? It is the bar, okay. Okay, I don't see anything else that stands out to me. So let's go say hi to the queen. It's been some time, my friend, since you last visited the palace. Forgive me if, when we last met, I treated you with malice. The queen has been waiting your awakening most keenly. I'm sure she will be thrilled when you swim up to her serenely. Don't ask how the fish is opening the door, but here we are. Alright, let's swim on up to the queen. I don't need the mermaid's help to get up there now. Oh, he's got the mark of the luminary on his belly. His little fish dummy.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan. It must be done, and soon.
Your Majesty.
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished. Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock to see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks. The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes. Many troubled months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival. You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fished. Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eyes.
Seems like the city's under
I saw
siege.
you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart. I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you're ready, follow me to see what happened next.
What do you have to say? A millennium or more has passed since last the Queen allowed her most private domain to be seen. The tidings Queen Marina means to impart are of the utmost import. The odds are great and getting greater. Don't make her wait, it may be too late later. I guess we're going through the door. Her Majesty has bid you to join her in her private room. You're the first in aeons to be granted such a boon. None may enter but the Queen, or so it is decreed. To be allowed inside is a great privilege indeed. Okay, where's her room? It's not... Oh, the ones behind her throne. So it are the closed ones, okay. What's up, Shark Man? Her Majesty's waiting for you in her private room. It's just through these doors. Don't cause any trouble, you'll have me to deal with. Boop, boop, boop. I am a very majestic fish.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water. I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around.
It's a pretty
Whenever you are
awesome
ready,
power.
touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
Okie dokie, touch the pearl. Touch. Loading.
The once fair land of Adria is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree fell. Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand.
These or nuts?
In one
How's that
fell
a pole?
swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggled to survive. Their days are filled with desperation, misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
That's the question. D's or nuts? It's not a pole, my man. How is it not? Because nobody knows what D's are, and nobody cares about anybody's nuts. The poor kid. Oh. Yeah.
Please, help! Somebody, please! Is someone there?
Yes, the fish man. I'm here to save you.
Please, help me.
Who dis? That one's an actual pull.
Our
Yes,
homes
I
are
can do
gone.
that.
Our families and friends too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Don't
it's
give up,
Hendrik.
okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
Dude's from Hato. He doesn't deserve to live.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that
Hendrik
light
the
too
legend.
shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame.
Are we gonna team up with Hendrik then? Or is he gonna still keep trying to kill us? Or does he realize that perhaps I'm not the Dark One?
Yggdrasil has crashed to Earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadows' citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers.
Yeah, the city is under siege indeed.
Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation.
Yeah, they're definitely
Another
in
one of
danger.
Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you.
I don't want you to die, Marianne. Even if you do rhyme.
Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one.
Okay, I shall quickly put together that poll for you. That one is one that I will happily do. No, game crashed. Okay, no need for a timer. If I can't do it now, I can do it after my stream is done and my computer is behaving. Because right now, it don't want to fucking behave. It doesn't look like I lost any progress. We've learned our lesson. I'll disable that thing. I'll disable everything that requires me to come out of the game at this point. Am I fucking you? Probably. If it said unfollow, then probably. I usually like to throw follows to people that I see that hang around in my streams a little bit more. It's free. And it's exciting to see people live so I can drop in on their streams and heckle them as they heckle me. Even if you don't stream yourself, that's also fine. I'm there for if you do. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? I have to find Queen Marina. She's convened her subjects in the central square and she's about to make a speech. I beseech you to attend too and listen to her lecture. Everyone's assembled already, ready to hear her words. There's no time to worry, you have to hurry. So where are they all down there?
How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light. It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life.
That's me.
It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame.
Again and flame. You're really stretching these rhymes.
Here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the world tree's will.
It's interesting to hear a mermaid speak about the importance of a tree.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
That looks like a cactolotl. And I'm triggered.
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift.
There goes the barrier. It's probably the same
Do not lose
model,
heart.
just recolored.
Do not look back until your time is through.
That's what they seem to do, is they recolor models to reuse them, which makes sense. 3D models aren't easy to make.
Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Hey, where's the rest of your rhyme?
Citizens of Nautica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
Nah.